Hello everybody, this is the Voices of Russ Ballard podcast. It's me again, Sven, and I found a brilliant drummer, and sitting here with me is John Miller.
Hello, Sven.
John, hello.
How are you?
Good to... I'm okay. How about you?
I'm very well, very well.
So, tonight,
Yes.
last gig of the tour.
Last gig, yes.
How was your time with the band? So for the listeners and for the viewers, I always say the listeners, but this is now video.
Yeah.
So for the viewers, John just recently joined the band. I don't know how this guy managed to learn all the tracks, but he did. So you just recently joined the Russ Ballard band. How was it for you? I think PJ introduced you?
Yeah, PJ, I've worked with PJ for years and years and years. He was working with Russ, and then there was a drummer slot available. So PJ put me up for it, met Russ, and yeah, that was it really. So we did Portugal, UK, a few dates, and then this German tour. It's been great. What a treat. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyable, nice band, nice people.
Really?
Yeah.
It is your chance to tell the viewers the truth.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
we do it again.
No, it has been
Lovely.
it's been a treat and a pleasure.
Your professional career.
Yes.
I saw some really interesting things.
Okay.
So you started your professional career at the age of 13. Other kids go to school then. Anyway,
Right. Okay.
don't judging this.
Do you know what? I started drumming at 13. I wasn't earning money at 13. My first ever earning money was playing the clarinet in a church, and when I was at school, when the teacher gave us £5,
Wow.
and that was
Yeah.
it. And then about 20 years before I earned any more money. That was about it.
But when did your professional career
It started-
really start?
Really started probably after I came back from college. I went to music college, and then I started pretty soon after that. So when I was like 21, something like that, which is kind of late, Russ was out there doing it when he was 14, but
Since then,
Yes.
you toured the world.
I have, yes.
You toured in the UK, Europe, America.
Yeah. I
You
did
have-
loads in America. I did loads in America and loads in Europe, obviously. But I've been out to Asia and stuff like that a
Also,
few times. Yeah.
which was your favourite artist to work with?
Obviously, Russ Ballards, but other than that,
Yeah.
he's good. Yeah. I worked with a band called St Etienne, which is a British band that were kind of around late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
And they were just really good music, really good people, and that was a lot of my first sort of touring. It wasn't the first tour in the States, but first headline touring and first festivals and stuff like that. So that was really good fun, just because I got to tick a lot of things that I wanted to do.
How was drumming for and working with the wonderful, the beautiful Belinda?
It was lovely. I didn't do a lot with Belinda. I did a lot of promotion with her and PAs and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
Well, that was a highlight in your career. What I read about
Right,
your career.
okay.
Oh, Belinda, he worked with Belinda. Go crazy.
Sometimes the ones that people know the best aren't the ones that you remember the most.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You might do something with someone and people are like, oh, really, what was that like? But you might have spent the last 3 years with a band that they don't know because they're bigger in a different country or something. There was an Italian band I played for called Planet Funk, and they were really big in Italy and a few other sort of territories, so we did loads and loads of stuff with that, but hardly anyone else knew them in England. They'd had a couple of hits in England, but no one knew who they were, but that was like a really good gig for me.
Same with Russ Ballard and his band. In this country, people in the south know Russ and his band,
Yeah.
his musical career. Up in the north, people don't really know something about Russ Ballard. And when I talk to people about Russ Ballard, they always say Russ who.
Right, okay.
And then we start well, yeah, we started discussing this topic. And I was like, okay,
Right.
at least you know one Russ Ballard song, one
Yeah,
song
yeah.
you wrote.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's the difference because everyone gets people's kind of careers at different times. So with
Yeah.
Russ, he's really well known as a writer in England, but the sort of
Yeah.
people, but not. But a lot of people won't know that, and as you say, not as an artist. And the reason it's different over here and in Germany and in Portugal is because they know him as a solo artist.
Well,
I mean,
how's playing with the band for you?
Uh,
so you know PJ,
yeah, it's easy.
has Mark.
Yeah, it's easy in the sense that I've worked with PJ for ages, so the rhythm section is kind of, you know, after 20, 25 years, you have a sort of telepathic sort of understanding of each
Yeah.
other. So it's almost like you don't have to worry about one person because you know that person's always going to be there, and going to be solid, and you're going to understand what you're doing and stuff. That's really easy. Mark's a wicked musician, as is Rowley, really both very gifted musicians, different, but both really good. So it's kind of easy in that situation, because in that situation you just have to go, what are the tunes, how are we doing them, are we going to do this bit different, are we going to do that bit different, what's the ending, and people, you know, and that's kind of easy work because you sort of understand what each other's doing anyway. And the thing about great songwriting is that it feels natural. So as a musician, you're playing it and the sections come naturally because they're really well written, you know. So you're playing with good professionals and you're playing good material.
So that
It
helps
gets easier and easier. Do you know
help
what I mean?
you getting into
Yeah.
the tunes
Of course,
and
yeah,
learning them.
Because if you're learning tunes and you're trying to learn them and no one else has got a clue really what's happening and they're all over the place, that's really difficult, you know. But it's not the case with this
So-
thing. The bigger
The musical genius behind Russ Ballard, that's it.
that helps,
Makes your life a bit easier.
absolutely.
But nevertheless, this band has a superb chemistry. You guys look like you know each other for at least 30 years.
Yeah.
And that's the way how you interact on stage and how you play with each other on stage.
Yeah.
So it's really fantastic seeing you live.
Good. I mean, it helps. It's really handy to go away and tour. If you do your first gigs and they're sort of like one night here and one night here, and you don't really get to know people that
Yeah.
well. But as soon as you hang out more and you travel together, you understand each other better, and then you will always play better music with people that you kind of get on with, that you've got good interaction with.
So, tour ends tonight. What is
Tour
next for you?
Where
Can we see you?
Where can you see me? I'm not for the rest of the year. Not many places. I'm doing a lot of writing with a guy I used to be in a band with. So we're trying to get that together. The idea was that we'd have finished sort of an album's worth of tunes by the end of this year, which we will no way manage to have achieved, but it's getting close. So we will finish our writing. We will try and get that early next year, I'd imagine. We'll try and either get in to finish recording it, and then just normal gigs, hopefully more with Russ and
Fingers crossed.
Fingers
Fingers crossed that
yeah.
you and Russ and the rest of the gang will go on to next year.
I hope so.
Somewhere, UK, Germany, I don't care. We will come and see you guys.
As long as you come.
John, thank you so much. That was 3 minutes,
That's
more
3
or less.
3 minutes and an extra 15.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a good night tonight
We
in
will do.
Bonn.
Bonn.
So, buy your tickets.